Hello, leaders and members. My name is Lai Peng Kiong, the Deputy National Leader of Malaysia. Today I'm going to give a short testimony about how home group movement have changed the witnessing atmosphere of the Malaysian church, especially the headquarter church, in a year time. Before we apply the home group system in Malaysia a year ago, witnessing is extremely difficult for a blessed family. We have almost no growth in membership for a few years from the blessed family side. We try to organize a few blessing events, but the member that fulfill 3-day ceremony is really few. So many members think it is unnecessary to organize big events such as blessing ceremony anymore. We do have good member which is active in the witnessing. They try to bring guests to the church to receive the divine principle. They try to bring guests to the blessing event. But after that, the guest don't want to come to the church anymore. So member is struggling and lose faith in witnessing. The turning point is on October 14, 2016, when Dr. Yong sent Professor Gill to Malaysia to give the home group education. After the education, many blessed families were inspired and 10 home groups were formed at that time. But out of 10 home groups, there is only 5 or 6 home groups is giving commitment and strictly follow Professor Gill guidance on running the 3-cycle gathering every week. Those home groups that follow, the result is obvious. The member become very close in relationship. They feel the joy and happiness in home group. That eventually create internal witnessing environment, and many of them gain back the confidence in witnessing and they start to do witnessing. The key for successful home group witnessing is how to form a strong home group trinity. If we have a strong home group trinity, then member will change their perspective to a owner perspective and they will start to take action in mission. The other key point of success is when the member practicing Jungsong for purification according to the home group method. Many members have revival experience. They receive the help from the spirit world and the guidance. There is many healing experience of healing of relationship between husband and wife, and also parents and children. So they gain confidence through prayer and Jungsong for purification. When this happens, then the good news spread to the member. So many members join in and they become active in witnessing. So within half year, the active member that involved in the witnessing increased from 10% of the membership to 30% of the membership. Then we start to set up a HDM or home group headquarter team to monitor and help each home group to success. So this period of 1 year time is truly a learning process for both the headquarter and also each home group. When we start to open up our home group for witnessing, we realize why we couldn't witness in the past. Our nation is changing. Because of political sensitivity, people become dislike religion. So the church is a function as the school, and the home group is function as a home. why the guests couldn't survive when we sent them to the church to receive divine principle. It is just like we are sending our guests, the newborn baby, to the school directly. How can a newborn baby survive if we directly send them to the school? So most of them die spiritually after sending to the school or the church. So I asked the member, please don't send new guests to the church directly anymore. Please take care and love them, nurture them in your home group before sending them to the church to receive divine principle education. And through this process, the member also they overcome their fallen nature and the home group become more united, centering on the new guests. When the new guests come in, we realize that we have a school, but we do not have a clear education system. So we start to set up the HJLeaderSchool 1, 2, and 3 according to Professor Gill's guidance. HJLeaderSchool 1 is the divine principle and internal guidance. HJLeaderSchool 2 is the guidance on how do we manage the home group. And HJLeaderSchool 3 is about the leadership required to manage a successful home group. Then we realize we do not have enough teacher for divine principle education. Then we start to quickly train our lecturer for HJLeaderSchool 1, 2, and 3. Through practicing home group in Malaysia for 1 year, we have learned a great lesson. We have also witnessed great development in a few home groups which have strong Trinity. For example, a home group have grown from 4 regular members to 16 regular members in a year time. The other home group have a different vision. They focus on organize a blessing event. This home group has organized 8 blessing events and they have successfully blessed 200 couples in a half year time. The amazing thing is they organize and operate the blessing event almost without the help from the church or the headquarters. Compared to the other nation, we are really slow in number, but we are learning through the home group process. We are building our home and building our school to finally going toward the 2 wings healthy church. Through the process, we gain vision and determination to produce many HDM, and we are confident about it. Thanks God and True Parent for answering Malaysian members' prayer. Thanks our regional chair, Dr. Yong, and our Professor Gill, our great coach, for showing us such a great hope and vision for us to march forward. Thank you for listening.